Welcome to our tutorial on how to shoot your home in its best light. First thing you'll have to do is tidy up. You want to make sure that you even put away personal photographs so that people can see themselves in the home. You don't want it too personalized. So go ahead and clean up first. Now the first mistake I'm making here is that I have a mirror in the picture and that I am in it. So that is the first thing you want to avoid, are mirrors and you standing in them. The next thing you want to avoid is try not to shoot against the window light. It will have a tendency to close your camera down and make everything else dark because it's trying to shoot the windows perfectly. So you're much better to come around and put the windows behind you where you are now using the light to your advantage rather than fighting it. So now the windows are behind me, and if I swing my camera around, you'll see I have beautiful photographs of the home because I'm using the window light. I also have turned all the lights on. And the reason we do that is because it's nice and warm, adds a little extra detail. So turn the lights on in the home. Okay. Try to get a tripod whenever possible. Zoom out as wide as possible. Try to shoot at approximately waist height so that you're not distorting the room too much. And there's a beautiful photograph right there. Our next photograph might be the camera swung around like this. And there's a beautiful photograph. The lamp is in the position of thirds. So if you were to divide the screen into three, you'd see that the lamp falls about into thirds in height and in side to side. So there's some beautiful photographs right there. Here, look at the wainscoting the way somebody who might take it with no experience. Let me show you how it should be done. Alright, here's the same wainscoting, shot at a very low angle, so you're still shooting straight across into it, but we brought the tripod down lower. Now you can do this without a tripod, of course, but it's always more comfortable to have one. I purposely kept the light out down at the end to keep the focus on the wood. And that's a nice architectural detail. Alright, this instruction is to show you how to shoot when you must show the windows in the photograph. Often the windows are a beautiful part of the home and you want to see them, but they can cause a problem. The camera will read the light coming through the window and will shut the iris down like your own pupil in your eye and will make the rest of the room dark. So as you can see, these windows look beautiful, but the room itself is dark. You have three choices. If you put the camera in manual, you will be able to control the iris itself, like controlling the pupil of your eye, and you will be able to open it up to a point where the room looks great. Now this often will be at the cost or at the loss of the windows themselves. So that's choice number one, is to meter or to shoot for the room and forget the windows. Choice number two, of course, is to split the difference, where the windows look pretty good and the room looks pretty good. So try several different photographs and you'll be able to choose later. And choice number three is to shoot for the windows so they look great and then fill the rest of the shot in with flash. Anytime that you are shooting against the windows, also put any lights on in the house that you can put on to help fight the light of the windows or to compensate for the darkness of the rest of the room. Now, anytime you're using flash, you'll find that the photograph is not as natural. Using natural light is always more beautiful. You'll have less shadows, you'll have less glares, and you'll have a much more pleasing photograph. So most pros try not to use flash, but often we have to anyways, and so we'll have a look at that as well. So we're going to meter for the room, let the camera pick what it likes, and then simply use flash, and let's have a look at that. It is also particularly important to make sure you're not standing in a mirror or even the windows when you're using flash. And let me show you two samples of that.